Hello and welcome to this short video where I'll walk you through on how to add songs to our Redemption Songs progressive web application. My name is Peter Tembo, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so our Redemption Songs hymn book is hosted on this address, oursongs.forsale.app. There it is. When you spin it up, there it is. So Redemption hymns. The feature we currently have is search by number. So if you put in any number, you should be able to bring in the song you want. We hope to add search by phrase, search by title feature in the coming months. Then you have your welcome greeting. Then at the bottom, you have your copyright. You have your about page. About talks about, tells you a little bit about the application itself and how you can get in touch with the developer. If you want to go back to the home page, you simply click on the Redemption Songs header. And just below the copyright, we have our little counter. We have currently added 28 of 945 songs. So if you search 28, you should be able to get number 28, but number 29, no, because we do not have anything above 28. But anything below 22, 20, 19, and so on. All right, so there are basically different ways to add to our Redemption Songs hymn book. If you're a developer, of course, you'll find this repo on GitHub, github.com/my profile, which is Peter Tembo, Peter Tembo the second, or Peter Tembo I. There you go. Then you look for the repo, Redemption Songs hymn book. You click on it. Then there, you'll be able to see some of the languages it's built with. It's JavaScript using the next.js framework. Next.js is a framework of React. Yeah, and you have TypeScript and some CSS in there. All right, so if you're a developer, you simply copy the repo address, then you go in your terminal, then you hit git clone on your editor. You hit git clone, and you'll be able to have the repo. All right. For me, let me just show you what the code looks like. All right. So we have different files. Like I say, this was developed using Next.js framework. But the file we are most interested in is the songs.js. The songs.js is found in our constants folder, and this basically contains all the songs. So a little bit about the structure. So the songs.js contains an array named songs. Your array has different objects. These objects represent or contain each song. So hymn number 1 will be contained in one object. So this object contains a number, a title, the verses, and so on and so forth. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy one object, which is the last one, the last song. So starting from this curly brace, number 28, we'll copy it. The reason we are copying it is so we can paste it in ChatGPT. Why are we going to use ChatGPT? What are we going to use ChatGPT for? It's going to help us format easily, because if you saw, there's a lot of formatting that needs to take place. You have to write your number, your title, your verses in each of these curly braces, and we want to make life a little easier because we know this is a manual task. So we want to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to say Hello chat, may you please format the data I'll give you in the following way. Then you paste it. And just to edit the request in the following way, incrementing the number key from 28 to 29 and so on. Apart from that, may you please format and correct where need be. So hello chat, may you please format and correct where need be the data I'll give you in the following way, incrementing the number key from 28 to 29. All right, so we've given it our format, but now we need to give it the verses we need to be formatted. So where do we get this? We type in redemption songs. There's a website you find online that hosts the book Redemption Songs hymn book. So I'll provide the link in there in the description. So don't worry, I'll provide the link in the description. All right, so this is, I must say, it's a pretty good application, except the lagging one. When you're at church and someone shouts a song, you don't want your application to be lagging, and that means if you do not have internet access, you cannot use this. Whereas our application is a PWA, it can work and does work without internet access. And this, another thing I found difficult is the search feature doesn't work as correctly as it should. If you come and try it out, it doesn't work as it should. Anyway, that's not the point. So if you come to this website, you come and look for the download options and look for your PDF. So once you download the PDF version, it's going to help you be able to have the actual redemption songs PDF that you're going to use as a reference and as a source of input. So remember, we've given ChatGPT number 28 and giving it the format we want our data to be formatted in. All right. So let me just open my PDF. So we gave it 28, so we're now going to copy 29. So this PDF is, these are images scanned. These are images scanned. It's a scanned image, so meaning we cannot copy as well as we would hope to. And that's why we ask chat, if you remember, to correct where need be. And that is because these hymns or these songs, they are common. If I am to use that word, they are common, except there exists variations of these same songs. So you find that you're singing a song and the lyrics are slightly different, or maybe a verse is missing because it's a different variation of the song. So there comes in need. There is need for you to be vigilant and to check that whatever is in this is exactly what chat will produce. So all right, so when you come to chat, you just skip a few lines, then you paste what you've copied from the book. You press enter. So what we hope is for chat to format what we've copied here into the format we need. So let's check. So sure, I'll format and correct the data as requested, incrementing the number key from 29 onwards. Here's the first part corrected. So 29. Mm, there seems to be a problem. Cleansed, now save as blood. I don't know why. I don't know why it's just formatted. So we have to edit our request, I guess. So if you come here to the edit, hello chat, may you please format incrementing the number key from 28. Okay, let's try this. Incrementing the number key to 29 and so on. Let's try and see what happens now if it do. No, it still does the same. So if you're following, it's editing the data I gave it first to 29, which shouldn't be the case because now it makes this 30. Just a second. All right, so no, keep the format as 28 and then the data I gave you as 29. Let's see what happens. All right, so it does something correct this time. 28. This is the format I gave it. Second song data 29. All right, so chat has formatted the data we gave it. So what you're going to do is copy the code. You come here and press copy, and then you open up your Microsoft Word. You open up your Microsoft Word, the blank document. There, I prefer working with New Times Roman. Assignment things, laugh out loud. All right, so I need you to paste. Okay, I'm going to have to copy that again. Seems I didn't copy. Oh, I actually did. I was doing Control Shift V like you would normally do on Google Docs. I forgot this is Microsoft Word. All right, so number, so number, the title, the verses. The format is correct. However, we now have to do the important part, which is compare and contrast. What chat has given us with what actually exists in the hymn book. All right. Let me just switch that. All right. So we go verse by verse. So the title now in a song of the title should be grateful. So the editing begins. Grateful, praise. Okay. The first line now in a song of grateful again. Grateful praise. I don't know why chat didn't complete that. It's odd because I asked it to correct. To thee, O Lord, my voice. To thee, O Lord, my voice I'll raise. Okay, it did complete that. With all thy saints I'll join and sing. With all thy saints I'll join to tell. So you correct that. It's not to sing, it's join to. I'll join to tell. All right, so first, second edit rather. To tell, my Jesus has done all things well. My Jesus has done all things well. Then there comes in the chorus. And all above the rest, this note, and above the rest, this note shall swell. All right, so there seems to be a problem. Another edit that we need to add. To tell my Jesus has done all things well, and above the rest, this note shall swell. Note shall swell. And one important thing we have to note, if it is a chorus, it is extremely important that if it is a chorus, like we have here, this is a chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 lines. Let me just highlight them for you. These 4 lines are a chorus. They're not verses, they're a chorus. It is important that the corresponding in whatever line you're writing and above the rest this note shall swell, you indicate that it's not a verse, you change it there. It's not a verse, it is in fact a chorus. What this does is the formatting or the rendering, if we go back to our live version, let's see, does number 2 have a chorus? No. Number 3, okay, yes. So you can see this is the verse, this is the chorus. So the chorus is formatted this way in italics, making it different. So it is important that you write that this is a chorus, and above the rest this note shall swell. What is the second line of the chorus? This note shall swell, this note shall swell, this note shall swell, this note shall swell. Indicate that it's a chorus. What's the next? And above the rest this note shall swell, and above the rest this note edit. This note shall swell, and you write chorus. The type is chorus. My Jesus has done all things well. My Jesus has done all things well. Chorus. All small letters. Then you go to the second verse. How sovereign, wonderful, and free. How sovereign, wonderful, and free. Okay. Has been thy love to sin for me. Has been thy love to sin for me. Thou savest me from the jaws of hell. Thou savest me from the jaws of hell. And it's correct. These are verses. My Jesus has done all things well. My Jesus has done all things well. Verse 3. Since ere my soul has known his love. Since ere my soul has known his love. What mercies he has made me prove. What mercies he has made me prove. Mercies which do all praise excel. Mercies, just a second. Mercies which do all praise excel. My Jesus has done all things well. Verse 4. And when to that bright world I rise, and when to that bright world I rise, and join the anthems of the skies, and join the anthems of the skies. Above the rest is not shall well, above the rest is not shall well. My Jesus has done all things well. My Jesus has done all things well. And done. So that's one song done. Once it's done, you simply do the same. You come here to your hymn book. Number 30 is next. You copy the whole song, the whole hymn. Let me just expand it so we have it easily done. All right, you copy it, then you go back to your browser in chat. And because chat knows what we are doing, you don't have to give it new instructions all over again. You just paste and enter, and it knows it's number 30. Once it's done that for you, you wait for it to get done, just a second. All right, once it does that, you simply copy the code, you go back to your Microsoft Word, you make sure that after the, the closing brace, you simply just add a comma, you go to the next line, then you paste. That's all you have to do. And you go back up and look for where it starts. So it's going to start somewhere here. So perhaps maybe you might have to add a little bit of some more space just for you to be able to easily find the beginning of your song. And the comparison begins once again. What have I done? Okay. Yeah, so the comparison begins once again. What's the title? Sing my song and praise the Lord. Already we are seeing that it's a little different. So it says, come sing my song, come sing my song and praise the Lord. So the title, perhaps we might even want to change it and say, come sing my song and praise the Lord, and edit the first line as well. Come sing my song and praise the Lord. Come sing my song and praise the Lord, who hath redeemed thee by his blood, who hath redeemed thee by his blood. All right, so I'm sure you get the gist of this. You continue checking, checking, checking. Once you're done, you copy the next one and paste it into it and just check, compare if the words are exact from the actual book to what you're copying. So once you're done, you simply save this Word document. If you have my number, you can send it, you can WhatsApp it to me. Don't, if you don't have my contact details, if you come to the Redemption Songs hymn and go to the About page, I think my email address is there. You can simply send it to my email address. So it's that easy. So a simple recap of how we generally go about adding songs. To make it more efficient, perhaps you first of all get in touch with me. So get in touch with me first so that perhaps maybe we give you an allocation. Let's say, since we are at number 28, let's say from 29 to 100, or from 29 to 50 to hymn number 50, or from 29 to hymn number 39. That's your section. Once we give you that section, you can start working on it. It doesn't have to be immediately. You can take your time. At least, if you want to, you can edit 2 or 3 songs per day. Whatever works fine for you, as long as you've signaled that you get a certain portion. So you do that, you add them to your Word document. Once you're done, you can either send the Word document to my WhatsApp, or you can send it to my email address. And once I have them, I'll simply copy them and paste them in this thing. Once I paste them in this thing, I'll push them to my GitHub repo. Once I push them to my GitHub repo, my GitHub repository, the application is pulling information from my GitHub repository. So this thing will be automatically, this live version will be automatically updated, and this counter will automatically go up. So that's basically it. So simple recap once again. You get the format, and by the way, I will provide the link in the description where you can get the format. So you will get the, I'll post the format. I'll post the format. So you get the format, you copy it and come to chat and just tell chat, hey chat, may you please format? Where was the request? Just a second. So you say, hello chat, may you please format and correct where need be the data I will give you in the following way, incrementing the number key to 29 and so on. So you paste the format first, then you download your hymn book PDF version. I'll also paste this link in the bio, in the description rather. So you download this hymn book, open the PDF, go to the number you want to have formatted, you copy it, and then you paste it as well. Then chat will start formatting for you. When it formats it, you simply copy the code and you open your Microsoft Word. When you open your Microsoft Word, you paste it in there, and then you open your PDF version again, so that you compare and make sure that you have the same exact lyrics, because what we are looking for is a carbon copy of the songs. Yes, once you do that, you can send the file to me once you're done. So you can keep doing it, you can keep pasting, making sure that every after song, at the end of your curly brace, you add a comma. Add a comma, doesn't matter how many spaces you leave in between. Then you paste your next song, just like that, just like that. Then when you're done, you can send me the whole file, and we'll be able to add it to the Redemption Songs web application. Thank you very much. This has been a simple walkthrough on how you can go about adding songs to our application. If you have any questions, if not clear, please get in touch and I'll be able to clarify. Thank you very much.